What's going on, guys? Episode number 2 of Quad Shot Podcast. My name is Aiden, and this is Ronan, and we are coming back heavy duty today.
I guess we're heavy duty today, John.
Oh, the energy's high. We got the blood flowing. We had a good day. Thunderstorms today.
You were kind of doing your thing all day, bro.
I've been doing my thing. You had work today, so...
Yeah, I did. Lots of meetings.
But another Monday, and we're back.
Welcome, guys. Quad Shot Podcast, episode 2, coming to you live. So...
We have literally zero plan
for today, but we're going to take, we're going to go with the flow, see what we're going with off the top.
Yeah, dude, no, I thought last week went really well.
Yep. Great episode.
It was a really good episode. I've watched it a couple of times now, and there's a few things that I want to shift, I want to change. Let us know what you guys think. Also, leaving comments and letting us know constructive criticism. We welcome that. We want that. We want to know what would improve. We want you guys kind of to roast us a little bit.
We need
that energy. So much appreciated to everybody who tuned in. Sent us love, and off that first episode, that was awesome to see.
Yeah.
Kind of everybody
just chiming in.
The community really came together.
We're getting going.
Friends, family, much appreciated. But yeah, I thought it went well.
Yeah. So guys, what do you want to jump into today?
Today,
we're in episode 2, Quad Shot Podcast. We gotta keep it going.
Yeah, I really don't have any structure or plan.
Okay, so.
But, all right. Yeah, we're back. We just kind of had a little breakdown. Sorry for the cut and chop, but we needed it. We kind of figured out a topic. We're gonna go music. I want to talk about music today.
Let's talk music, Ado.
I mean, we can really kind of go from wherever. What have you been listening to?
Man, what I've been listening to. You know what?
Honest.
Honest.
No. This is weird. Coming at you guys up. You're in the shower. No one's fucking home. You got your speaker pumping. What are you playing?
You want to know? You guys want to know
I
out
want
there?
to know what you're playing. What are you playing?
Honestly, dude,
a genre. Start with a genre.
Yeah, I've been
R&B, hip hop.
Yeah, I've been going future. I've been going old school future.
Old future.
Yeah, just rap, man, hardcore.
Okay,
Fired up.
What are a couple of songs? What is that one? What's that?
That one.
Yeah.
There's a few others. One with Travis Scott, Cinderella, I think.
That's a good one.
Fried. There's a few, when I'm getting fired up.
Yeah.
If I'm going to the gym or something,
Okay.
But no, honestly, what I'll do, I'll throw on the Cape local country station 103.9. That'll get me through.
You go radio.
I go radio, guys. I mean, believe it or not, everyone thinks it's weird to go radio, but it's not.
You like radio.
Everyone. And another thing out there, guys. I don't have a Spotify or Apple Music subscription. I go free. I don't give a fuck.
I have Spotify. I love Spotify.
People always ask me, what do I listen to?
Uh-oh. Intruder.
Hey, Nala.
Come on, you want to make an appearance?
No.
There she goes. That was Nala, the dog. Bye, girl.
So
yep.
I go radio.
Oh, she's back.
Oh,
yep, okay.
God, John.
We're gonna keep
so I go radio, 103.9, great country station. I'm just old.
103.9 Cape Cod country station. Static. You get static.
A little bit, but I don't care, bro.
That's funny.
I just throw it on. I'm not
He does have an option for Bluetooth in his truck. It's not because he doesn't have that option. You also have the plug-in USB.
I do. But sometimes
you go radio, which I respect.
There's something about that. It's I don't gotta focus on actually just plugging in shit, changing the song.
What about advertisements? Do those ever kind of get you?
See, you can't be that mentally weak, bro. No, serious, brother.
Sorry.
No, you can't. But who can? It's about having my time for myself, listen to some country, some
Okay.
Morgan Wallen, Thomas Rhett, whoever's on there.
Thomas Rhett's good. What's that one? First song I ever heard from Thomas Rhett.
Marry Me?
No. What's that one? Mansion in Georgia.
I don't know, John.
Eiffel Tower and what is it?
In
Come
Red
on.
Lads? I think that's Marry Me.
No, it isn't. Is it? I'm gonna do a quick look up here.
Quick look, but guys, but bottom line, it's not weird to go radio. People might think it is. People say, "Oh, what? You have Spotify, Apple Music?" No, I don't have either. I don't give a flying.
Die a Happy Man, Thomas Rhett. That was the first song I ever heard from him. Good song. Really good song.
Yeah. So that's what I do.
Catchy.
I'll go radio. I'll play.
You've been going Morgan. right?
Yeah,
So,
Morgan Wallen's great.
Okay, so is it 103.9 Cape Cod Radio? Is that more like current country? Because current country is very different than like
old school. No, so guys, I'll dabble. I'll go George Strait once in a while. Love a good George Strait song.
Okay.
I
haven't listened to much of him.
Troubadour.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll do any country's good. I feel like I just get it just relaxes me. It puts me in a chill state.
I'm gonna call myself out here.
Here we go.
I used to not like country, and I used to shit on it actually.
Yeah. Well, you were hardcore, kind of like rock,
hip-hop, no, just hip hop. You know what I mean? But I'd say like as of 2 years ago, maybe 3, I started getting into country. If you know who I really like is Chris Stapleton. He's really good.
Staple Piece, yeah, he's good.
Yeah, Staple Piece. But Zach Bryan, dude, wow, all that hype around him, I think he deserves every last bit. He's good. He's really good.
He is good.
His new album, The Great American Bar Scene, awesome album.
Yeah.
Every song is fire. In my opinion.
Yeah, I'll call myself out too. I go YouTube Music. I'll search a song I like and I'll just throw it on YouTube. Who cares? You know?
Yeah. Hey man, whatever.
I just don't want to pay the $9.99 on Spotify.
He's cheap.
No, I'm not that cheap. But
we need to buy more coffee, less music.
More coffee, guys. Quad Shot Podcast is a Quad Shot iced latte.
That is actually the root name
of why this podcast started because I've been ripping these quad iced lattes for years on years, guys, and it's gotten me through.
He gave me a little hit.
I gave him a little hit, but
watch it.
Oh, zipper!
So let's get back to music. Yeah.
So country, that's what I do. I'll do country, I'll do rap, but overall, I think you and I agree on this. Favorite artist of all time, J. Cole.
Yes.
OG.
All time favorite artist.
Like 2009, The Warm Up.
God.
Like nothing's but Friday Night Lights.
I love Born Sinner. I love 2014 Forest Hill Drive.
I love
Apparently on that album was like one of like
03 Adolescence is fucking sick.
Insane.
Yeah,
dude,
insane.
He
just speaks. He's a real one. He's one of the realest ones out there. Like, dude, he's worth $100 million and he rides around on a bike and no jewelry, no fancy clothes, like.
Well, dude, his record label is also
Dreamville?
Insane, dude. Insane.
He probably has so much passive income too.
Well, I'm not even talking about the income. I just mean like the people on that label, like Revenge of the Dreamers, like crazy.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I just love that energy that he brings. It has like a lot of depth, a lot of meaning, and a lot of care around it. And I feel like a lot of music lacks that, especially in the hip hop industry.
It's a lot of superficial talking about partying, drugs, alcohol. You know, like it's just.
Dude, this has always been my huge thing about music. Like these people don't, or maybe they do. I can't speak for them, but to me, from my perspective, it seems like they don't realize their fucking influence they have.
Yeah, and they spit out random shit.
Like, these kids, okay, the kids are listening to their music because it's so accessible now. You know, everybody's got a phone now, and they're popping on YouTube or whatever. Apple Music, Spotify, whatever they're listening to, they have access to it, and these young children are listening to a lot of these hip-hop guys, and their influence is huge on them. So now it's like a seed planted in a child's fucking brain about drugs and all this shit, gang banging. It's pretty fucked up. In my opinion, I really don't have any respect or appreciation for that, like flex, especially when it's like a facade and it's fake. But I do love hip hop. You can talk about whatever you want. That's what music is, like your journey, your message, your like if you're coming from a perspective of like, you know, that you lived that life and you want to talk about it through your music. You want to put that message out there through your music. Like that's fine too. But a lot of it is like it's now like become a wave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how hip hop started. Like I'm not saying that those topics are like off limits in music because I appreciate a good song about whatever, like drug addiction. Like I like Juice WRLD. I mean, I feel like he didn't really touch up on the light at the end of the tunnel, but I feel like his music has a lot of depth and a lot of emotion. Now, he did probably instill a lot of maybe perceived as negative emotion in his music. And that might keep somebody in like a negative emotion loop. I don't know. Do you agree? His music, it's not. It's,
you know,
it's
I've
kind
never
of dark.
I've never really gotten a Juice WRLD.
So his music kind of like dark, but I don't know.
Because he has a dark past.
I appreciate like raw emotion, and he has a huge influence.
Who?
Juice WRLD.
Yeah. No, he does.
Has still.
He did talk about some real shit, but
rest in peace.
yeah.
But
I think overall it brings us back. Go ahead.
I don't know, dude. Like it gets me all riled up talking about this because, like, if you have that platform, if you have like the opportunity to like change somebody's life, it's okay to talk about addiction and struggle and, you know, past experiences, no matter what it is. But I feel like you gotta at least maybe do like an interview or something and like touch about how like there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a way out of that lifestyle. Like doing drugs and fucking putting yourself in these negative emotions is not cool. It's not cool. No one should get comfortable and sit in that and be okay with it. You can be there and it's tough and it's hard to get out of, but people with a big platform, I feel like, need to help.
Bro, I don't know. I don't understand, like, what's this a side comment or tangent? Like, I don't understand when people, like, do drugs, like, they think it's cool. Well, how is that cool?
That's my point. And I might not be explaining it well. I don't know. I'm trying my best.
Dude, it doesn't make you want to be like, yo, bro, dude, you're so sick. Like, you're doing drugs. Like, congratulations.
It's,
you know?
It's such an interesting thing.
Yeah, it's so weird. Really it's like all the cool kids were, like, smoking weed and they're just like,
yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I understand why. Maybe they're trying to mask.
Yeah, I mean.
But just the fact that, like, people are like, oh, dude, you're hanging out with him. Like, oh, he does. Like,
I can come from a place of
that understands
experience. That world. I understand it. I used to have those feelings. I used to like show up to the party with the stuff and like be that guy and like feel cool. I wasn't cool, by the way.
Yeah.
Looking back now, I'm like, dude,
that's stupid.
You're fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
But at that time, like that energy, I felt it. You know what I mean? And that's why I can say this shit too, because I used to be that kid that would bump that fucking music and like get that you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And feel the influence. I felt that negative influence. So now I'm on the other side. I can talk about it because it's not good. It's not good.
It doesn't lead to any good.
That's what's you know, I changed my life. I turned a corner. I made some big changes in my life, but some people might. People could die from the influence that you have. Like, these drugs are cool. Like, people die from drugs all the time. Let's normalize like getting a message out there and like this shit isn't fucking cool. It's a thing that happens.
Like all these raps,
it's not cool.
Well, that's why back to what we're talking about. My favorite artist of all time, J. Cole, is because he's real. Like he just talks about issues in the society that like we have, and he doesn't try to put on a front or a facade like who he is, some gangster rapper. He's not. He just talks about real stuff. But back to like Wet Dreams, O3 Adolescence, like Tale of Two Cities. Like he talks his. No, it's the cool thing is he's authentic to himself. He talks about his experience, his upbringing, his childhood. Like he's not trying to be something he's not.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these people and rappers in today's day and age will talk about drugs and I'll like I said about music, I'll play Future just to get fired up, and he just has good rhythm and flow sometimes. He's great at what he does. But he also even, you know, I kind of tone it out, but he talks about doing like lean and fucking Molly and ecstasy and like all that is drug. I'm like, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't relate with me, but I like sometimes just the tone and like the beat and everything like that'll get me fired up. But like it goes back to music. Like if I'm in the mood, I want to hear like a real story. Like I'll listen to rappers like that, like J. Cole.
What was that album?
Big Sean.
Big Sean.
What
was the album J. Cole did about? I think it was about one of his friends. For Your Eyes Only. For Your Eyes Only,
yeah. 2016. One of the most underrated albums, I think.
Wow.
If you listen to For Your Eyes Only, the song, it's like an
9 minutes. Yeah.
8 or 9 minute song. Dude, that song is
God.
If you want to, that song tells a story.
Yeah, that's. It's not even about his experience either.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I gathered from it.
No, it's not his. Yeah. It's about his friend and
exactly.
Like
What an album, amazing, and that's talking about something that's
Yeah.
It was the experiences weren't good. It was like a struggle.
I think today's day and age, everyone maybe because people pay attention to if you're at a party, right, in your brain, like, if you have drugs on you, everyone's going to be flocking towards you, having attention. Like, you have attention. You have the spotlight. Yeah. Everyone wants that. Everyone wants to be popular.
It's easy to fall in that shit.
Yeah, it's easy to fall in that shit because at that age, or the developmental age, like high school and college, like, you want to be cool. You're insecure. You know, you don't know where you're going to be in life. I touched on this last episode. Like, college is tough. Yeah. And so when you want to be the center of attention, you know, and
you want to fit in.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, like, some people might not want to be the center of attention, but they want to fit in. They want to be a part of, like, something.
Yeah. You don't want to be the one in the corner, like, not, you know, it's a scary thing for some 100%. People just not fitting in, like, being like, dude, you're on a sports team with someone and you're going to be the only one that's not drinking. You don't want, like, it takes a strong person to say no.
And, dude.
You know, and peer pressure. And I think, like.
You are who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
So if you're surrounding yourself with these fucking people, like me back in the day, if you surrounded yourself with me, sorry. I'm sorry. It was kind of bad. I'm kidding. But I love every moment of my life. I appreciate every moment of my life. I wouldn't be who I am today without those experiences, and I can look back on them and learn and grow from them. So, like, I'm very happy that I went through all that shit. But I can look back and say, okay, that was pretty stupid. You know, I wouldn't do that now, but I did it then. And I'm grateful because all of those lessons I got from it. And that comes back to, like, failures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People are afraid to fucking fail in this day and age.
Yep.
They're afraid to, you know, do something new because they don't want to fail.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. That's not how... I think we also talked about this in the last episode. We're kind of looping in, but yeah, it's not
We didn't really talk about it. No.
Not really?
No.
Vaguely.
We might have touched on it, but I think it's something that can circulate back into this. You have to try new things.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're going to grow. You have to get out of your comfort zone and try new things because that's how you're going to grow. And you're going to fucking fail. You're going to fuck up. You're going to mess up. You're going to make mistakes, but that's life. Stepping stones. And sometimes you step and fall through. Get the fuck back up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. No, that's a good point. I think that was a good little tangent on music.
Oh, music. Let's go back to it.
I want
to talk more about it. Dude, Rufus Du Sol, I played a little bit for you.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's good. It's a vibe. He's a vibe.
Heat, dude. Well, not Heat. It's three of them. Three guys from Australia, I think.
Yeah. I haven't really listened to a lot of them, but...
So good, dude. Yeah. So good. So what else other than country? Like
country, yeah.
Like
Future. The radio. No, it depends on I think it depends on your mood. You know?
Yeah. No, dude, that music's like emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you listen to certain things when
you want to feel better. That's how it is, and I think
that's why I love it so much.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool.
So amazing.
Yeah, like the right moment. If you play the right song, it's like whoa, wow. You know what I mean? Like,
and it creates if you listen to it, it creates that memory.
Yeah, of like what
now
you're listening to. Yeah.
To that, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about a little bit your music career or what you used to do?
Yeah, I used to make music, hip hop, and I dabbled with on FL Studios making beats. I didn't really get far, but I did it. I enjoyed it. It was really awesome. I have a few songs, like full songs, and but when I dropped them, I was so fucking proud of them. You know what I mean? Like, at that time, that was my best work.
Yep.
I can look back on it now and be like, but, dude, it doesn't matter.
No, as long as you dropped them and you had the,
I could have been afraid.
Yeah.
I could have been afraid to fail and not do it, but I fucking did it. No excuse.
Yeah.
I made that music and I fucking dropped it.
Yeah.
I can look back on it now, like I said, and be like, yikes.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's part of that learning process. That's part of that growth. I still love music. I still write lyrics. I don't know. It's kind of like poetry for me. It helps me like kind of put it on the page, tell a story. And a big thing for me when I was like writing lyrics or making music was like I wanted the contrast of like light and dark, emotion, like feeling dark, like you're in it. It's a hard time. It's a struggle, but there's always like on the other end, like there's a way out.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really important incorporate that. And that's why I feel so strongly about the impact, like I was saying before, about all these other artists. I feel like there is no light at the end of the tunnel. So all these kids are just fucking popping shit. You know what I mean?
But because it's all kind of, our society's kind of fucked in that regard. It's like, dude, we glorify, like, we don't even glorify. We just, like, these people can become famous for just, like, saying a phrase, like the Hawk Tuah fucking girl. Like,
what even is that?
I don't understand, dude. Or the OnlyFans, I just don't I mean, whatever floats your boat. I just don't.
I've never like gone onto OnlyFans. It's an app, right? It's not. Is it a website? Is it an app?
Yeah, it's like these girls will have it in their, like, Instagram bio.
But isn't it more than that? I've heard, like, dudes have. Like,
I've never subscribed, and I don't think I will.
No, neither have I. But what I've heard is, like, dudes will have OnlyFans about, like, their cars.
Yeah, no,
and people will, like, subscribe.
Yeah,
and,
some UFC fighters will have like their private training sessions, like, you know, hitting the bag or something.
That's cool.
No, that is cool, but I'm just saying.
Hey, you know what? Also, before we fucking talk shit about whatever we're about to talk shit about, because I feel like we're gonna start talking shit. Anyone can do whatever they want.
Yeah. This is our experience. This is our opinions on everything.
No judgment, no shade.
Well, judgment a little bit, maybe.
No, just opinion. And take what you will from it. I don't want you guys to think that what we say is, like, fucking black and white. It's just, we're just talking shit. You know what I mean? Don't take it personal. Live your life. Do whatever you're going to do. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but let us do that and talk shit here. Thank you.
So pop culture nowadays is, like, directed around these, like, influencers and these rappers who have, like, made careers off of just talking about drugs and, like, you know, all this shit. And then these kids, you know, well, literally because they're cool. These rappers are millionaires and they're cool. And they hang out with all these celebrities and, like, they live the lifestyle they want to live. So these kids look up to that and, like, oh, this is how I can become famous. This is how I can be. I'm cool and I fit in. So they do everything these big rappers do, that they can do it because they have millions of dollars, and they just try to fit in, and they'll do anything they can to try to impersonate and become them, to look cool.
Dude! I've never thought about it.
Yeah, but if you think about it, that's the gist of, like, why these people, like...
Oh no. Our ring light died.
Guys, we're still going.
We're going to keep going. Continue.
Yeah, so...
Great point.
Yeah, and I think, like, in our day and age, like, I think, like, everything's so surface level face value. If you're pretty, if you're good looking, or, like, you have muscles, you can become, like, a gym influencer, or, like, and you can just make money off not, like, having a lot of skill. Like, honestly, I look at people like a simple carpenter who makes, like, maybe, like, $60,000 a year. Mm-hmm. They don't know how to build a house.
Yeah.
Like, they have such valuable skills. And then I look at these OnlyFans models who make $300,000 a month for selling pictures.
Yeah.
They don't provide as much value to society as, like, a carpenter or a builder. Or, like,
yeah, but dude, it's a success path, and I want to touch on what you just said prior to all that. And it was a great point. I had never looked at it like that along the music route, because it is influence and it is trying to mimic a path to success. And that's what people do, because there's already a written way to get from point A to point B. B being millions of dollars or fame and fortune, whatever. You know what I mean? So people are going to start at point A, and they're going to mimic and copy.
They all want to be in that. They all want to be in Drake's little You know, they all want to be hanging out with Drake at the club. They all want to be.
They want to be him.
Yeah, that's or they want to be around him to post on their Instagram to gain followers. Like,
right.
But then you're living, you know.
That was a great point. The success path.
When you're chasing that though, like, and you're just trying to be famous and, like, and making money, like, there's not much substance to it.
Yeah.
Like, you're not worth all that time you can be doing, like, trying to look cool and act cool. Like, just be yourself and do what follow your dreams and focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I honestly, like, when we're talking about music concerts, I've never been to a single concert.
Really?
Because I have no interest of going to, like, in these people who are, like, big Taylor Swift fans and everything.
Yeah.
And, like, will drop everything we're doing and go watch Taylor Swift perform. Great, she's a great artist. She's done a lot of great things.
Yeah.
But these people who obsess over other people, I just think it's a little much. Like, in these celebrities, yeah, like, there's certain celebrities who are cool, get back cool. But I'm not going to spend hundreds of dollars unless, you know, I haven't been to a concert yet, because I think it's all about idolizing, like, this might sound bad, but idolizing yourself. Like, don't stop idolizing other people and be your own celebrity.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's the problem in our society. Everyone just wants to...
Well, I agree 100% with you. You have to idolize yourself. You have to be your own celebrity. However you want to say that, that's what it is. And it's really, really important, in my opinion, not to mimic success, because if you're going off of someone else's path and you're trying to like almost copycat it, there's going to be no
individuality.
Where's the you in that?
Yeah.
There's no you in that.
Yeah. So well, and that's in our society. That's why
carve that out.
Everyone conforms in our society. Everyone fucking just like fucking brain dead because they don't have no inner backbone. They don't do what they're scared to do what they want to do to get judged and everything. And I think it's so cool when people like, you know, do stuff out of the box and out of the norm and like aren't afraid of what people think, because these opinions won't matter when you're 6 feet under of these random fucking people.
100%.
And that's what I realized as I was gotten older. I'm like, yeah, you can have like, be true to yourself. That's true happiness. I said this on that first episode or maybe our rough draft, but that's what it comes down to. And a lot of these people in our society, like they try to be the next Hawk Tuah girl, or they try to be the next like, if it happens like that and it's natural and you're not even trying for it to be, but like great. But like if you're going out there, it's like I think there's, and not even saying like I'm knocking that and making money, like do your thing, like good for you, you're making your money. Mm-hmm. But then like I feel like a lot of people like who actually build like, you know, are building these buildings in America and these union work, and like the people that actually in America are doing a lot of the gritty like work, like they get pushed to the side by our society and kind of get looked down upon, and I think that's wrong.
Yeah, but time's changing, man. Time is changing. Okay, rent's up, wages are up, wages aren't up enough to cover the rent, and it's
exactly my problem.
The way people make money is different now.
Yeah, it's exactly my problem.
If you want to make a lot of money, it's different now.
I think people need to pay people more for manual labor. That's my dude.
Okay,
like,
that's an opinion that you have.
The hardest job I've ever had to this day is being a landscaper. Like, dude,
it's a tough job.
Mulching 9 to 5 in July heat, 12 yards of mulch like that. Like, yes. I make a significant amount more money now, but it's the hardest job I've ever had. And like,
but now think about the people who own the landscaping business. They probably landscaped 9 to 5. But the people who sit stagnant and work the 9 to 5 and stay content and make the wage and don't ask for a raise. Sorry, the camera cut out. So I'm going to get back to what I was saying. Why should I, as a business owner, I'm not a business owner, but why should I have to pay you more? Because you're a hard-working man.
Yeah, you just answered your own question.
Why should I have
to pay you more? Inflation, prices are going up. Like that should be a reason enough. Like,
yeah, but dude, then my business is gonna collapse because of the hard work.
You can afford a business owner if you're doing. You can afford to pay someone $5 more per hour.
Yeah. Okay. So
that's
now,
my thing.
If you have 500 employees, $5 more an hour times 40 hours a week per those 500 employees. Do the math on that. I'm not gonna do it, but think about how much money that is. Period. No. Wages are set. It might be unfair, but if you need to pay the bills, work more. And if you want to make more money, find ways to do it. Life is unfair. You have to make it work. There's no easy path. Take the path of least resistance and you will make the same amount of money for the rest of your life, and you'll be stagnant and you'll just cruise on by.
Yep.
But if you want more, you have to do more. You have to take the chance. You have to. And we're 30 minutes in right now, guys. I feel like that was a high energy, high intensity podcast. We talked a lot of shit. Let us know in the comments what you think. Roast us like we said. Our opinions are our opinions. Yours are yours. We love debate. We love going back and forth. Respect your opinions. Respect ours. I want to leave it at that because it's really important in this day and age to be able to have a conversation with somebody that you disagree with, because that's how things are figured out. That's how compromises are made. That's what life is all about. If everybody had the same opinion, okay, then
we'd all be robot clones, dude. Like,
Yeah.
not like conformity society,
Yeah.
fucking
Dude,
ridiculous.
I disagree with things on you, but we can sit here and we can talk about
Yeah.
it. But if you made it through the whole podcast, we appreciate you guys. This was definitely a change of pace from last podcast. Our ring light died. I wanted to apologize about that.
Next time it won't die, promise. We'll have it charged up for you guys.
No. I hope you enjoyed it. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Quad Shot Podcast. Find us there. Comment. Roast us. Leave constructive criticism. Like I said, we need that. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Family, friends, viewers. Cross it. Here we go. Episode 3 coming next week. We're going
Episode 3, guys. Tune in next week. We're out. See you guys soon.
Quad Shot Pod.